Cookies Corner. Alright, first I want to tell y'all, like, not everything negative that happens in your life has a negative long-term effect, right? Like, for example, when the Lord decides to make space in your life for new blessings and new opportunities, He'll often, you go through loss or detachment, And through that loss or detachment, you'll open up spaces for new people, new blessings, new opportunities. So when you're looking at short-term effect versus long-term effect, you really have to put that in a span of what is this best for my life, you know what I'm saying, overall, because we get caught up in the now or the right now. When you get hinged on right now or an immediate instant gratification. Once you get caught up in instant gratification and you start to take your perspective and narrow it into like tunnel vision, that's when we get twisted what the main purpose of, removal or loss is. We live in a whole world where like we're trained or accustomed to instant gratification. I click on Snapchat, is there. I click on Facebook, is there. Instagram is there. So I get that fix immediately. And that's what I feel like the newer generation is lacking. Instead of, taking everything and prioritizing, organizing your thoughts or your actions or just things that have happened in your life, perspective is 9/10 of reality. So when you get down to the perspective being your reality, then you learn to change the way you look at things, okay? And I'm only speaking from experience because I've been on this healing journey for years now. So when you're healing and you're looking back at things that have happened in your past, not only you have to take accountability for some things that may not even belong to you or may not have been your fault, you didn't deserve to go through that. Once you take accountability, then you learn how to change your perspective on what happened. So now it's what I could have changed or what I could have did better. And not only that, in the process of healing, it's multi-phases, it's multifaceted, You can't just wake up one day and say I'm healed without taking the proper accountability or the proper perspective on the lesson that needed to be learned despite the trauma or despite the incident, So with making space, you have to not say I used to say this a lot, I took a L. So yeah, I did take a L when losing a lot of people, but the more that I'm working through it and I'm growing through it and I'm experiencing life, I realize that there are way broader horizons out there, and my life has no ceiling, no roof, no cap.